think at this point people have a pretty good general idea of, you know, who you are. The people who already love you probably love you even more now. People who liked you now love you, and people didn't know who you are. Stay tuned.
I'm done with this lifestyle. I'm tired.
You know, I hope that she sees this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make her cry.
Tell me how to move in a room full of snakes, I don't get it. Nah, envy be the root to the norm, is that how they give it? Yeah, grass so green on the other side, wonder how they living. Right, envious, not me, about my work like 1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Shay from ShayDaily.com, and today I'm interviewing the Miss Tiffany B. Welcome to the stage, my girl, Miss Tiffany B. Look, and that's on that. It's given, okay? Hey, beautiful, how are you?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Amazing and happy to be in New York with my girl Tiffany. I can say honestly, since the last time I seen you, I've seen so much growth. I've seen, you know, how you're attacking this latest series that you're doing. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to learn more about what you're doing, share with my audience what you're doing, and share with your audience, you know, what they can expect from you.
Yes, the retired stripper series, y'all make some noise.
Yeah. So you want to dive into it? You trying to just dive in?
I'm trying to get straight to it. Straight to it. Let's get to work.
Okay, so for the people who do not know Tiffany, can you let people know who is Miss Tiffany B?
Miss Tiffany B, me, the Don Diva. Damn, I hate this question. You know, I hate the okay, tell me about yourself question. Because what do I even say? Where do I even start?
I mean,
when it comes to
content creator, you are someone who's built an audience of what 200,000 plus people.
Yes,
that says that you're someone. It says that people like who you are as a person. So what do you think it is about Tiffany that people, what are people gravitating towards?
People started gravitating towards me when I started to make my stripper videos. So I started posting stripper vlogs on YouTube because when I first got onto YouTube, I thought I was going to be like a beauty guru. But I just felt like a disconnect with my audience, and I knew that in order for me to gain an audience that loves me and that I have a connection with, I have to tell them what I'm doing. Like, I have to tell them about my daily life. So that's how I started to gain connections, through the strip club. But I think what made me stand out from a lot of other people is my confidence, my energy level. People really fuck with me. People always tell me, oh, Tiffany, you know, you just inspire me to be happy. You make me feel good. You make me feel like I have a lot of energy. So I think that's what people like about me. I don't know, y'all tell me, am I just a fat bitch?
Look, I'm going to give you that, right? And I think, too, it's a big deal, right? Like, you're sitting in front of a camera. You are showing people who you are. So where did young Tiffany see herself? Did you always see yourself in front of a camera sharing, you know, who you are and your personality with the world?
Honestly, so I'm one of those people, I believe that everyone is born with their purpose. Like, you're born with a template for your life. You just have to somehow get to it. And when I was younger, I actually used to Google how to become famous. I always knew that I wanted to be up there in the lights. No, seriously speaking. I always knew, like, something in my heart. I just wanted to perform. I just wanted to be seen. I always knew that I was going to be in front of the camera. And for some reason, back when I was younger, I don't know if I'm, like, delusional or something, or I got, like, mental issues, but it felt so achievable for me. Yeah,
Okay, so what advice would you give, you know, young girls or just young people or people in general that are out there that are saying, you know, I want to find my purpose, I don't know what it is, and I'm not really sure how to get there?
If you want to find your purpose, and you have to learn how to cancel all the outside noise and connect with yourself. You have to learn how to connect with your higher self. Everybody has a higher self. And that's a person that you were put on this earth to become. So if you want to figure out how you can achieve that, meditation, figuring out what you love to do as a person, not caring about other people's opinions. Because if you tell somebody your dreams, especially somebody that you grew up around, they may not see that for you because they watch you grow up. And that's something that they just can't understand. But you know what you want for yourself. Like your higher self, you know what you want. So you just have to tap into that energy. That's it. It's not as hard as people make it seem, but once you cancel out all that outside noise, your voice is gonna start talking to you.
Okay. So speaking of outside noise, there are thousands on thousands of YouTube channels, right?
Yeah.
There are a ton of people talking. There are a ton of things going on. What do you think sets you apart from other content creators?
I mean, isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious?
And she said what she said. It is.
No, but like, okay, humble moment, I guess, whatever. I gotta be humble. I think that me not being afraid to be myself sets me apart. I'm not one of those people, and I'm not trying to sound cocky when I say this. I don't follow trends. I set trends. I've always been a trendsetter my whole life. And when everybody is kind of like doing the same thing and you jump out with something different, it's going to make you stand out. My energy is going to make me stand out. I'm kind to people. I'm beautiful, but I'm kind. That's going to make me stand out.
So with everyone kind of feeling that pressure from social media to all be the same, you know, what advice would you have for women or people in general to just stand out, be themselves, and not give into the pressure of trying to fit the mold, whether it's buying the same clothes or doing the trips or even, you know, buying the BBLs and the bodies?
This is the best advice I think I could give someone, because this is what I actually had to tell myself. Stop looking at yourself through a magnifying glass, because when you do that, you're going to find every single flaw about you. You know, and it's okay to have flaws. Everybody's going to have flaws. Nobody can be perfect. And it's okay to look different and to not fit a certain aesthetic, because that's what makes you you. That's what makes you unique. That's what separates you from everybody else. I've had plastic surgery, and that's something that me today, if I didn't have my surgery, I would have never gotten it, because I just feel like I didn't have to change myself, and it was just something that I did because I thought that if I got an enhancement that I will be able to get more opportunities and new opportunities, and people would view me in a different light. In all reality, it didn't change anything.
Cause you been that girl. You was
it didn't.
You was the girl without it.
Cause your sense of self comes from within. It doesn't come from what you got going on the outside. Because you could be beautiful as fuck and have the perfect aesthetic and be insecure.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot of the time, too. But I just tell people, stop looking for what's wrong and look for what's right. Look for what you love about yourself. If you love your smile, smile more. If you have a great figure, show it off. If you love fashion, go buy yourself some outfits and, you know, model it, rock it. Just do whatever makes you happy. You don't have to fit into no societal norm.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And I do think that, you know, coming from a beautiful woman, it's important for people to hear that this is really how you feel. It's not just, you know, you saying something just because, like, this is how you feel. You've had these conversations with yourself, like you said in the beginning.
Yes,
so I completely understand. Now, I do want to ask, and we're going to get in your business a little bit now, okay? You're talking about looking and making happy and all this, so is Miss Tiffany B single? Is she looking for a man? What can a man do to make her happy?
A man can't do shit to make me happy.
I'm happy, okay?
No, Miss Tiffany B, I'm not looking. I'm single. Okay. I'm not looking. I'm just at a point in my life where I'm focused on my career. Okay. I got shit to do. I don't have time for a man to hold me back, because I've never been in a relationship where a man was helping me go forward. He was always holding me back. I think I'm supposed to be single, at least for a minute.
But for the guys that are out there, that's like, Tiffany, baby, I don't want to hold you back, girl.
Right? Then you better invest in this business. You better invest in this business. That's it. That's it. You want my attention? Let's talk. Yeah. Let's talk career. Yeah. Let's talk longevity. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look, and this is what it looks like when you got brains and beauty now. Okay. Okay. So we've gotten a chance to talk about, you know, young Tiffany. We talked about where you see yourself, but let's talk about now. So we are in New York, But you do not currently live in New York, correct?
No, I do not live in New York.
So where is Miss B these days?
Miss B is in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, what are we doing in Tennessee?
I know.
How did we get to
my
Tennessee?
gosh. Everyone literally asks me, why Tennessee? Why did you move to Nashville? But honestly, I moved to Nashville because I make way more money in the clubs out there. And the work environment is a lot less stressful. Okay. But I moved to Nashville with intention. I knew that I'd be able to make enough money there to the point where I can put myself in a position to retire from the club.
You are now dancing in Nashville,
Yeah.
but you're wanting to stop, obviously. You have the Retired Stripper series. So tell me how you got to that point of, hey, I'm leaving New York, but I'm going to Nashville, and now you're starting this journey of the Retired Stripper series.
I got invited to go to Nashville from another girl who does stripper vlogs here on YouTube. I was just testing out my waters. I was going back and forth between Nashville and New York for about 6 months before I decided to finalize the move. The reason why I finalized it, though, was because the travel fee was so expensive. Staying in hotels, spending thousands of dollars to be in a hotel for a week when I could just be paying rent and I have a whole month where I could be making money. You know, even if I have to fly back to New York a couple times throughout the month, I still have a home here in Nashville. That's why I finalized the move. But I make way more money out there, and I'm able to work in an environment that's not stressful. I never got into a fight or argument in the club in Nashville. I never seen one. Well, I seen like one out of the whole entire year that I was working there. But that's for a whole entire year. When I was in the strip clubs in New York, I was fighting all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a very hostile environment. Yeah, and I don't want to work in an environment that's stressful. And I just feel like the club in Nashville puts me in a position where I'm able to retire. I'm done with this lifestyle. I'm tired. I'm physically tired. My body can't take it anymore. My body's pushing me out of this lifestyle.
And do you think that it's like a mind, heart, spirits, everything?
Mind, body, soul, everything.
Okay.
Everything that comes with it. Yes, I'm done.
You're in
done.
alignment.
Yes, I'm in alignment. It's time to move on to something new. I mean, just think about it. Most people, well, I mean, I don't know. This is how I work. But I like to switch things up every now and then. I can't do the same thing for too long. I love to reinvent myself.
Okay. So with this reinvention, and I want to touch back on the dating aspect, you know, how has dating been while dancing? How has that experience been for you?
Well, okay. How can I say this? Dating, I don't want to say that the club is a reason why I don't attract the type of men I desire, because my relationships even before the club were like a little bit so-so. But it does make it harder as a woman to date, because once you tell a man that you're a stripper, oh, he's viewing you in a certain light. Oh, she's probably easy, or she's probably sleeping around with a whole bunch of different dudes. And it's so funny, because it was this one guy I dated in the strip club, right? I met him at the club, whatever. He knew what I did, clearly, because that's where I met you. And then further down the line, he's like, so when are you going to stop stripping? But you met me here. So some men, they'll say that they're okay with it, but then like eventually you'll figure out that they're not. Their true colors will start to show. I do know some strippers who are married. I do know strippers who are in happy relationships. But I just feel like it takes the right type of person, the right type of trust, the right type of communication for stuff like that to work out.
And so if you can compare the you when you first started dancing and the you now, what do you think the biggest transformation has been? Like, how have you grown, you know, in this space, and what would you want to share with people about what that growth has looked like for you?
I became more selective with who I decide to share my energy with. The strip club has taught me a lot of self-respect, boundaries. It taught me how to let people know what it is that I want, what it is that I'm asking for, what it is that I require. My younger self, I was a lot more naive in the club. I was a lot more free-spirited. I let a lot of people get to me. I wouldn't do that today. And I just know how to hustle more. Like, you know, I've been doing this for, 7 years? I know how to hustle more. I know how to work and let it be easy. Things don't, have trouble getting to me.
Okay. So would you say that with the alignment, that mental space you're in, spiritual space, like you're attracting all that is for you?
Yep. Yes.
See, look.
I definitely 100% believe that's why. For sure. And I took some time away from the club because, this is my second go around of the Retired Stripper series. So that time when I took myself out of the club, I was focusing on just building a true solid foundation of self-respect, of confidence. And when I got back into the industry, it showed. It showed. It made a big difference. I mean, look at me now, too. You can feel it. You can see it.
Yeah.
I worked on myself. I did.
Yeah. And have you been able to encourage other women along the way? Because I know that from what I've seen, I was like, I didn't see many women on YouTube sharing this experience, and now I see a lot of women trying to, navigate a content creating space to what I'm assuming is to take themselves also out of, being a dancer. And is that something that you would extend to other women, like the lessons that you've learned and the things that you've learned?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no issue with sharing my lessons and like things that I feel like people should know, because I know some people have issues with like sharing stuff because they try to gatekeep so nobody bites off of them. But I feel like there's enough space in this world for everybody to win. So I have no issue sharing. And that's another reason why I also feel like I always get blessed, because I have no issue with blessing others.
Okay. So is Nashville the last stop, or are any other cities gonna have an opportunity to experience Miss B?
Well, Nashville's the last stop when it comes to being a stripper, the entertainment industry in that aspect. But no, I'm living a nomadic lifestyle. I'm living all over the world. I plan on having homes all over the world. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Nomadic over here.
Yeah,
okay.
nomadic. Yeah.
Look, where the homes gonna be? Where the homes gonna be?
I know for a fact that the next spot I'll live in is Miami. I need something warm. I love Miami. I can see myself out there. Who doesn't want to retire? Because I'll be retired from the club by then. So everybody, when you get old, you retire in Florida.
That is so true.
So I retire in Florida, but then once that's over with and I'm sick of Miami, I'll go somewhere else. I don't know what that'll be, but I'm pretty sure that Miami will be the next step.
Okay. Well, we love that for you, and I would love to see you in Miami, somewhere warm, somewhere tropical, living all over the world, because you're gonna, of course, continue your YouTube journey, correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna bring everyone along the way.
Well, the thing, so YouTube, I feel like YouTube is more so a stepping stone for me. It's not something that I'm gonna be doing forever. YouTube is here. Yeah, I'll be on it for like, the next few years or whatever, but I feel like it's going to lead me into something else, something greater than YouTube.
So you talked about inspiring other women and sharing your platform with women so they can also find, their way through, dancing, and maybe if they want to retire, they can do that as well. So when we first talked, I asked you about, how you developed your confidence. So can you share that with your audience? How did you develop the confidence that you have, and like, how can you help other girls have that too? It's girls that don't even dance, okay? That are not that confident. I'm telling you, I went to a club last time we was here, and it was cracking. For one, the women were beautiful. I mean, this coming from a woman, I don't dance, you know what I mean? I tried a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a couple books paid for. But, I seen these women, and I'm looking at these women like, you guys do something so different every single day. You guys show up in a space where your job is to be beautiful from head to toe. People can pick you apart from every little thing. How do you maintain confidence knowing that people are like here for your beauty?
Honestly, my confidence, and I'm lucky to say this, my confidence started from when I was younger. I was around a lot of people who would constantly tell me that I was beautiful, constantly tell me that I was cute. That's why I feel like as a parent, it's important to uplift your children, because that will carry with them. The reason why I always felt like I was able to excel in schools, because I was always being uplifted. So that's where I would say it started. And of course, along the years, my confidence was picked at. I'm in school, I'm getting teased. I'm the shortest person in my class. I was always the shortest person in my class. I'm getting teased for being short. I'm getting teased for looking a little bit different. And that took apart my confidence. But as I've gotten older and I stopped looking at myself, like I said, through that magnifying glass, and I realized that I love me. I love who I am. Outside of the physical, I love who I am. I'm so happy to be me. And all of that stuff, I would say, it starts from, you have to speak to yourself properly. Even on my worst day, I will never say, oh, well, I'm ugly. I will never. I will fix myself up quick and say, you know what? I may not feel like a 10 today, but I'm a 9. Confidence is something that you have to fake it till you make it. Because your brain, like, you could trick yourself into becoming sad, right? You could trick yourself into giving yourself an anxiety attack or to thinking that something is happening when it's not. You can be delusional like that, so why can't you trick yourself to feel beautiful? And it sucks because there will be men, customers that come to the club and try to pick at us and try to tear us apart. Having confidence as stripper, like, you may see us out there and performing on stage, but a lot comes with it, and unfortunately, I know a lot of girls in the industry, and I've been one of those people myself who, yeah, we're out here getting complimented sometimes by all these men, but we go home and then our man is abusing us or being verbally abusive, mentally, physically, whatever the case may be. So a lot of strippers actually don't have confidence. It's unfortunate though, because as women, like, we have so much power, and a lot of people don't understand that we have so much power. We literally have a birth canal. We bring life on to this earth. We literally have a channel, a portal in our bodies, and we have a lot of power. And you know, they say this is the man's world. I feel like we were tainted to believe that we have to cater to the man. And it shouldn't be that way. No.
Pouring into ourselves,
right.
too. Yeah, because there's that balance.
Women need to learn how to pour into themselves. And I pray that I'm able to be a good influence into this world and show women that it's okay to pour into yourself, especially black women.
You have this confidence that you've developed in the club. You know, you've shared what that's looked like for you. But how did you get that confidence to say, not only can I have confidence here as a dancer, but I can also have the confidence to go get a whole bachelor's degree? Like where did that come from?
Honestly, when it came to college, I didn't have a choice. I come from a very strict Caribbean household. Both my parents are immigrants. Both of them graduated college, and education was something that was instilled in me since I was a kid. Like, I had to come home with the good grades. I remember one time, I got like a 90 on my test, right? And I hid it from my mom. And she found it in my bag. You know, I'm in like 2nd grade, so my mom's going through my stuff. And she's like, Tiffany, why did you hide your test from me? And I'm like, because I didn't want you to say, where are the other 10 points? Even though I got a 90. But my parents, like, they were really strict when it came to education. So that's why I did go to college. Did I enjoy college? No. I'm happy that I did get a degree in psychology. My initial plan was to get the degree in psychology, then go to nursing. But my second to last year in college was when I gave up on that idea and decided to fulfill YouTube, because I knew that I had like a feeling in my heart that YouTube was going to bring something to me. Mind you, I had like, 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, barely any views. I was like, fuck nursing, I don't need it. I'm happy I got a degree in psychology because it taught me a lot about the human mind, and that is actually something that I want to use in the future. You know, I spent, $30,000 on tuition?
Man, that tuition
be
high.
Yeah.
That tuition be high.
And thankfully, I was able to pay some semesters using the money from the club and also money from YouTube, but I do have student loans that I have to deal with, so I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with the college thing. I just feel like in today's day and age, you don't necessarily need college. It's good if you want to become like a doctor or something more professional.
Lawyer,
but
engineer.
something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're creative like me, experience will teach you more.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's so amazing, because I think people don't give content creators enough credit. You know, the time. I mean, you went from investing in education, but also investing in your, YouTube career, because if I'm not mistaken, you do most of your filming, most of your editing, but now with the Retired Stripper series, we're going to see a complete 180, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
So now I have a crew with me. I have someone to take my videos for me. I have someone to do my makeup. I have someone to do my hair. I don't have to worry about these things because, it is hard. But people need to stop coming for creatives because think about it. Entertainment, we all want to be entertained. Everybody loves music. Everybody loves to watch a good movie, a good show on Netflix. So don't be mad because somebody decides to take up something that's a little bit more on the artistic, creative side. Somebody wants to pursue something that's entertaining.
So clearly your family probably didn't think in a million years you'd be an entertainer and a creator, which is why they pushed you when it comes to education. So tell me a little bit more about what it was like growing up in a household with two immigrant Caribbean parents. I mean, I hear the stories, but I feel like it's so much more that I just don't know about how crazy the household is. Did you have siblings? You know, like what was the routine like?
Yeah, well, okay, first of all, I was raised by two Scorpios, two Caribbean Scorpios. God bless my soul.
They in that ass.
But I do have siblings. I'm the youngest out of all my siblings. I used to hate being the youngest because I felt like everybody was trying to control me. Oh, you know, why is my sister trying to act like she's my mom? And then I'm getting the mom treatment for my mom. I just couldn't handle it. But I love my family, and I wouldn't trade them for anybody. Like, I wouldn't. My sister, my oldest sister, inspired me to do like everything, to be the person I am today.
Does she know that you told her? No. You know, I hope that she sees this. I'm sorry. I didn't even make her cry. They even had to grab the makeup.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're just going to give her a moment. We just had a moment, and I want to know, like, what took you to that place? You were talking about your family, and, you know, you obviously know that you're a special person. You know you have something inside of you, and you said your sister inspires you to be great. So, you know, what does that look like for you?
So I have three sisters. All my sisters inspire me to be great in different ways. I say that my oldest sister, she's a Leo. You know, Leo energy, big fire energy, the lion.
Oh, yeah.
She is the one that inspired me to be more rebellious and like go against societal norms. That's one person. I always used to steal her clothes. She's the one that got me kind of dressing flashy. My other sisters, they help me with my emotions. You know, they're there to mentor me. They're there to take care of me. I don't know, like they help me build the foundation. Like I couldn't be who I am today without them.
That is so beautiful. So, family's important to you.
Family's number one.
Do you want a family one day?
I don't know if I can see myself as a mother, to be honest. I don't know. Honestly, the older I get, the less I see myself having children. And I don't know if it's just because I'm in career mode right now, I'm in grind mode right now. But one, I'm afraid of giving birth. I'm afraid of the process. Like, you got something coming out of you, you go through pain, I got time for that. And then number two, I just feel like I already have anxiety as is. If I give birth to someone and I know that a part of me is out here running around in this world, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to need to know what you're doing every 2 seconds. I'm going to be too crazy as a mother. I'm just, like, not mentally prepared. Ask me this question in 10 years. I may say something different. But right now, nah, not really. And if I do end up having children, I wouldn't be mad if I was in a co-parenting relationship and not married. I don't know. Maybe just because I have all this trauma when it comes to relationship and relationship PTSD, I just can't see myself. This sounds terrible, but I just can't see myself being happy with someone yet. Like, I haven't found someone that deserves me.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you think that your parents still being together and being together your whole life, you know, gives you a sense of hope?
Girl, okay, my parents being together my whole life just lets me know that a marriage is a job in itself.
It's work, baby. Relationships
it's work.
are work.
It's work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if babies are in your future, I will say that I think that you would be a great mom.
Thank you. I mean, I'm an auntie. I'm a godmommy.
She the rich
yeah,
auntie.
I'm the rich
and
auntie.
we need them too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not sleep on rich aunties.
I mean,
okay?
I love my nephews, so I love being an auntie, but it's just so much responsibility having kids. And I just know the type of lifestyle that I live. Like I said, I want to live a nomadic lifestyle. I like to get up and go. And I just feel like at this point in time, kids, it's just not in, it's not in the works for me. Yeah.
Which is fine. But
Yeah.
if you ever do, look, we're going to have a real fancy baby shower. We're going to have
Oh,
special
yeah.
cocktail drinks for all the friends that ain't pregnant. Okay.
Oh,
So,
we're going
yeah.
to turn up.
Oh, yeah. What they say, now it's a little ghetto, though, okay? They do say motherhood is the ghettoest of all hoods, okay? So just an FYI, when you get on the dark side, it's a little ghetto. It's a little ghetto. I think at this point, people have a pretty good general idea of, who you are. The people who already love you probably love you even more now. People who liked you now love you, and people didn't know who you are, stay tuned. Because I do want you to let, everyone know, like, what can we look forward to? What can we see coming from Miss Tiffany B outside of the series, within the series? Just what else is going on with you?
You guys are going to see a lot of growth from me because this is my period of growth. You guys are going to see me transform physically. I'm back into the gym. I'm getting myself together. But honestly, as far as career, like the specifics, I don't know. I believe there's a lot in store for me. I can feel it. I know things are going to happen, but I can't pinpoint, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. I'm kind of just letting my blessings come to me and just riding the wave of life. That's what I've been doing. I ride the wave. I don't ride against it. I don't try to force anything. I just ride it.
And we let it flow. Let all good things flow.
Yeah.
We love that. So for the people who may want to find you on other platforms, where can everyone find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Miss Tiffany B on everything. It doesn't change up.
And if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys stay tuned for more of the Retired Stripper series. You guys know where to find Miss Tiffany B. And if you guys want to see more of my work, you guys can find me at www.shaydaily.com or on YouTube at Shaydaily. So welcome my girl, Miss Tiffany B.
Can we please do it again? This felt so... the unloud clap.
I mean,
I was gonna put like clapping over it. Should we fight?
It's the lip for me.
slap me.
I'm hey.
Talk like how you would be like regular.
What do you mean? No, I did not do that. I have no clue what's going on. But honestly, my opinion about it is, I think it's stupid. It makes no sense to me. Like, why would you do that?
So can I say something like, if y'all like this interview, make sure y'all check out more of the Retired Stripper series with Miss Tiffany B.
It's giving It's definitely giving that, yes.
Shoot on you though, but damn, I didn't know that was the morning y'all had.
He texted me when I got to Colorado, talking about, I just woke up. It was 8 o'clock.
So wait, he missed.
Do I need something on my
No,
hands?
he lived 20 minutes away.
Like something nice.
No, okay.
No.
The outfit.
No, but I have
Yeah,
like.
if you have a little bangle or bracelet or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. What, I was supposed to slap your hand?
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, let's do it again. And honestly, I feel like everybody has their own.
Yeah, that we gotta stop.
Okay,
for.
yeah.
Yeah. That's somebody's breaks.
That's
Somebody's
somebody's
cheap-ass break.
somebody's
Hey, she like, I'm fucking lying.
box.
That is definitely somebody's break.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Shay from ShayDaily.com, and today I am interviewing. So what is next for?
And then also just one note. I mean, it's fine, but like, try to not scream because you're peaking the mic a little bit.
Okay.
Try not to go too like.
Oh, yeah,
I'm actually a crybaby. We should talk about me being
You
a
are a
crybaby.
crybaby.
Yeah, I am a
You
crybaby.
are a
Yeah,
crybaby.
I am a
We
crybaby.
cry.
Yeah, but I'm a Cancer moon. That's why I'm a crybaby.
Yeah, I cry all the time. Like,
I've always been a
like,
crybaby my
ugly
whole
cry.
life, though.
Yeah.